Hey guys, Ray from LoveYourRV and Boat. So I'm continuing to repair a leak in my cabin roof. If you missed the first two videos, I showed where it was leaking and the damage it had done. And then in the last video I pulled these seats off and kind of diagnosed where I thought the water intrusion was happening. Pretty sure it's kind of in these corners right here. Because when we tarp this area, if I tarp the Flybridge and over these seats, I don't get any water coming in, dripping from above and down the wall. So now I'm going to take some sealant and redo all the seams. So I pulled both those seats off and cleaned underneath them, removed all the old caulking out of the seams, cleaned it up really well. And then I've also gone around the edges with isopropyl alcohol and then taped it off. Now I'm ready to get my caulking gun. I've got some Sikaflex 291 sealant adhesive. Should work pretty good. And a couple tools for kind of smoothing it in and pushing it in after I lay down my bead. So hopefully we'll get that done today. We're supposed to have a nice sunny day today. It's going to get fairly warm, right around 22 Celsius. Pretty well perfect. And then we've got some rain on the way in about 36 hours. So should give it enough time to cure and we'll be able to give her a good test. So making progress. Looks pretty good. Not making too much of a mess here. That tape really helps. Made sure I got a lot down in these corners here. Made sure it got forced right underneath into the crack. And then up over the seat as well. Finished off this side down on the side wall here. Along there, the water kind of tends to run along there and then out. So, just got the last little strip here. I'll show you how I do it. Good idea is to have a big, huge, wide open garbage bag, because no matter what you do, this turns into kind of a sticky mess, especially when you're taking the tape off. The tape sticks to itself, and then the Sikaflex is sticking to the tape. So lots of paper towels and towels, that sort of thing. And then I also just have a dampened rag to keep my hands clean. It seems to come off pretty easy with that. Okay, so now I'm going to put a bead along in here, and then I'll show you how to use this little tool to smooth it out, force it into the crack. Just easy pressure on the trigger. I like to almost go at a 90-degree and kind of feel like I'm forcing that caulking right into the crack. Because that's really what you're trying to do, is seal up that crack. So I find by doing this, I know I'm getting good pressure. Instead of just dragging the caulking along, this is actually pushing it into the crevice itself. Just try to keep an easy motion, just like so. Almost pushing it even. There we go. Then I come behind with the tool. And with the tool, I'm doing the same thing, trying to get it forced into that crack. At the same time, smooth it out. It's nice to have the wide tapes. You don't have to worry too much about it making a big mess or anything. Then after all that, this is the most satisfying part when you get to remove the tape. Okay, all finished. I'll have time for that to cure before the next rainstorm hits. And then we'll see if we still have a leak or not. At least I know if we do, I can tarp this section and continue on, but I think I have a good chance. Stay tuned, folks. We go enjoy this nice sunny day now. Well, next day in the afternoon, the rain has started, so should get a pretty good test today because this rain's supposed to go on for hours. We're getting a pretty good pour. Well, next morning, finally starting to clear up, so we've had a good solid day of wet weather, and I'm happy to report it looks like the seal job is held up well and stopped the leaks I was getting in the wall and on the roof of the main cabin. Didn't find any wetness anywhere else in the boat as well, so hopefully that's it for now. We do have one more big test later this afternoon. There's what they call an atmospheric river is going to show up, and we're going to get multiple days of rain, very heavy at times, so that'll be a good test too. Anyway, that's it for now. Until next time, Ray from LoveYourRV and Boat. Cheers, guys.